Hello everybody, Jordan Ghastly, Mr. Punks for Plastic right here. It has been a minute since we've had a chance to record. I have been incredibly busy at work, so I took November off. So this is kind of, hey, I now have time to do this again type situation. We are at our, not bi-monthly, but like every other month. Yeah, every other month toy hunt. Or toy swap here at our treasure hunt antique mall. It's the Retroville Toy Swap. It's run by our friend Martin. We've been here many times. There's been many videos here, but unfortunately it doesn't look like there's as many vendors here as there are during the summer months. It is kind of overcast. It's probably about like 40 degrees right now too, so it is a little chilly outside. But there's some cool stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna find. I'm not really in the market for anything. I'm hoping to find just some fun stuff. What are you hoping to find, Richard?
Probably some turtle stuff.
Turtle stuff?
Getting more into the vintage.
All right. Ooh. Dipping his toe in the vintage. Yeah, so we'll see if I'm sure we'll see some of our friends here, but let's go look at some toys. Let's get back to it.
Yes, please.
We got some more Transformers over here. 20 bucks on that ain't bad. Some, yeah, Masters of the Universe. Got some box stuff over here. Jetfire. An OG Devastator. I wonder if Dub ever found his Devastator.
Got some mask.
Yeah. Got to capitalize off those new releases. Bump, bump. Let's see what's in this tent over here. All right, we got another tent full of Transformers here. Let's see what we got. Cosmos, B, G2 Breakdown, RC. Cosmos. Kind of like a mix of, well, there's the Siege Prime. That was a good Prime. That was a good Prime. Some Thrilling 30 stuff in here, some Armada, some Cybertron, some Siege. There's that Chromia. A throne, in case you just need a throne. Yeah. Oh man, there's a bunch of good stuff over here. I mean, I've got all of it, which is a bummer. It's a third-party gears there. The which one?
Sigurd.
Oh yeah. It's a masterpiece. Inferno. Oh, I had this guy. Quick Mix. Little Micromaster playset. We got some over here. It looks like we have some just more stuff in bags over here too. Nice. There's a Blur. Some like Kingdom era stuff. There's a G1 Bone Crusher. Oop, I guess it would help if I held the camera correctly. Blur. What do we have in here? Got some more like Titan's Return and Kingdom era stuff. Siege era stuff. Power of the Primes. Very tiny Starscream. Oh, there's an Optimus Prime popsicle. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got a bunch of the core class stuff. Some Legacy era stuff here.
Oh yeah. It's on gears. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Bone Crusher. And some recent-ish stuff here. Not too shabby. I like those Quintesson guards. There's a big Stormtrooper. Bob and Doug McKenzie. this set of Beetle Bailey plush. I remember I was working at KV Toys when that came out. It was an exclusive. Yeah. It's, do you know the story behind that? So that was a toy created by a child, and that was his Make-A-Wish request, was that he actually hand drew a character, and then that picture was handed off to a toy designer, and then they made that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So you can, I'll see if I
You can
remember.
open it. Yeah, it's actually been opened and played with, and then I put it back. It's the coolest.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And it didn't go anywhere. I thought it
No.
would, because it's the coolest action figure.
Yeah, it is. It is really cool.
I mean, he had a sidekick. Like,
Yeah.
really well done.
If I remember, I'll put in the kid's original drawing in the video here for that.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to see the old Shoney bear here at the local toy swap. Poor Shoney bear. We got some Turtles of Grayskull stuff. Some of our Strange Tales waves right here. Oh, there's that Dracula. What do we got? Dracula. Oh, there's our brother Voodoo.
Yeah.
Right there.
Probably Hellstorm.
Yeah, let's see. Nope, that's the Damien Hellstorm. You were right. When you said Hellstorm, I thought you meant the Storm figure.
It's the name of the book.
Yeah.
Damien is his name.
Despera, some of our Grayskull figures here, some of our Toon stuff. Walk right here. Got some of our DC. So there's a Cowboy Batman. Our Rainbow Batman. Let's see. Let's walk back over here, see what we got right here. Wow, the 90s Justice League. The Turbo Jet Batwing, the one that turns into the little cruiser.
Yeah.
There's a box of Spawn stuff. Do you need any of that stuff for your playset, your alleyway playset?
Fortunately, I got that full set, like anything that had Todd Toys on it.
Look at that. That's pretty cool.
It's
Pretender, yeah. He's got the shell. I mean, you know, paint job has seen better days, but I mean, it's also a 40-year-old toy, so. There's Ace Duck. Turtles. There's a Baxter Stockman. Some of the tough, the LJNs, yeah. So we have a bunch of fun retro novelties. The King of Toys is right over here.
Oh, hey.
Hey, what's happening?
Not much. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. Find anything good?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, I have.
Excellent. These old Happy Meal boxes were pretty cool. I did see this McBoo bucket, which is pretty. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty tempted to get this. But I have so many Boo. It is in really good condition. I have so many Boo buckets though, like new and old. I feel like I need to share the wealth. McDonaldland Cab House, the old. Oh man, McDonaldland Express. And there's a
Each
Ninja
one
Turtles.
has about 5 vintage 80s
lunchbox.
Oh, okay.
So let's loop around over here.
That's like my mom was a
Jet
hoarder,
fire.
and she made me throw stuff like that away.
Look how it's not yellowed at all. That looks
Yeah,
nice and
he's
clean,
pretty,
man.
He's pretty clean.
Man.
His hips are a little wobbly, but that's it.
Hey, I mean, wouldn't yours at his age be? Yeah, come on.
He's pretty cool.
Well, what do we have here? That's awesome. I love this. Rockin' Soul. Look at that. It's the Wiz. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome. All these old People magazines. Elvis. How did he die? We got some of the old, was it the Masters or the WE Master? Yeah. We got some Masterverse stuff here. I still think that that's the best Beastman they've released. Some Black Series. Look at this guy right here.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we got some Power of the Force 2 on the card. Some more recent Motu stuff. There you go. Look at that. Muppet Babies, Transformers. Kind of like a little box, hodgepodge of stuff. Just in one of the old 80s football electronic games. Yeah. There is a Ninja Turtles toy chest. And with the essential Dare stickers. Ninja Turtle print. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Talking Ernest. Hey, Vern. This is the Boglin?
Yep.
Brr. Some Super 7 Turtle stuff. There you go. Living Dead Doll Sam.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just one of the greatest movies ever made, but man, the original Furby Gremlins Gizmo, because Furby looked like Gizmo, and everybody thought it was Gizmo. So they're like, why don't we just make a Gizmo? This is our buddy Edwin's booth. He always has a really cool mix of fun stuff, vintage and modern. There's a Sonic 2, a Queen Amidala M&M, comic books, Cops,
Awesome.
number 5, number 6, yeah, Visionaries, number 3. Is there anything that's a Fantastic Four and X-Men? Yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff in here. Another Visionaries, number 1, baby. X-Men, Green Arrow, Death Clock, or Lock, rather. There's a bunch of old Sesame Street stuff right here. Oh man, this stuff is fun. Get some old 6-shooters.
Yep. Cap.
Yeah.
Because I know you're looking
What?
for him. Whoa! Let me do it nice and slow.
I was about to say, like, flash, 100-yard dash.
There you go. Ow. A little fun guy.
Let's see what we got over on this table. We had some.
You got these little theories right here. But he's cool.
Yeah, look at that. We got some NES Max controller. Some Exo Squad, Garfield, and other things. Oh man, I had one of these. I just don't know which one. If I saw it, I would remember. Oh, that comes with the record.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is cool. The Battle for Gobatron, Pound Puppies, Rescuers, Ancient Astronauts, and a Garfield coloring book. Some rare turtles. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, Defenders of the Earth.
Mandrake, the magician.
There's
Yeah.
the Power Master Prime. Got Huber. Got a Skeletor T-shirt.
That's awesome.
Mandark.
My wife has an irrational fear of Crash Bandicoot because he doesn't have a neck. So she refuses for me to have any Crash Bandicoot. It's the one thing she did not need.
Listen, I'm not saying she's wrong. I understand. We got just a hodgepodge of some 90s stuff in here. Some biker mice.
Science detector.
Yeah, the Ghostbusters, the Hard Hat Horror.
Got some Mario Brothers in there too.
Man. Some wrestlers, a Chip and Dale book, a Roger Rabbit book. There we go, Hurricane, a Sectar bug, a plush Pac-Man, some various cards. Ghostbusters 2. Oh,
That's pretty awesome.
the gum is still in there. Where's Morgan? Where's Morgan? He eats all that old gum. Ooh. PandaCon was one of my favorites.
Me too.
General
Yeah,
Trek, Bebop. Bebop looks like he's complete.
Yeah, these,
He's the
I
hard
think
head.
all these are complete. Yeah, it's
Okay.
good to see.
Okay.
Nice to see.
That's another PandaCon. Scumbug. I had him. He was a good figure.
Oh yeah, I love Scumbag.
Yeah. A Smurf Comforter. Some Micronauts. But check out this awesome Thundercats. Mumra's Tomb. Royal Subjects. There's a Shredder. Is this Velcro? Yes, it is. I'm not going to try to do that with one hand. Some Shredder. Just hodgepodge and NECA turtles. And as we turn around, our buddy Miles is here. He always brings the heat with some vintage stuff. So we got some vintage Joes,
Some real Ghostbusters.
some vintage Star Wars, and some real Ghostbusters. Whoa, he's seen better days.
Okay.
But he has the original Proton Pack though.
Supernatural.
Supernatural, look at that.
Looks
Looks pretty good.
in pretty good
Yeah.
condition too.
What else do we got? The police officer ghost. Yeah.
Ex-cop.
Yep. And then $12, not
Yeah,
too
that's
shabby.
not bad.
We got the Janine. We got a couple of, not the fright features. This is a
Yeah,
fright. That's a fright feature. But what about that one?
Yeah, that one's a fright feature too. 'cause
Yeah, it
they did
is.
2 waves.
That's right. They did do 2 waves. I forgot about that.
That's one I'm hoping.
Yeah, some Earthworm Gem. I was just looking at that. There's an Ace Ventura face.
It tells from the Crypt Mummy.
A bunch more turtles. There you go, $28. He comes with the card cut out. Got hair metal Raphael. Another PandaCon. This is the 3rd or 4th PandaCon we've seen. Sailor Mikey, Ace Duck.
There's a Fugitive. Hey, yeah.
Where did you get it? I think you got
Then we got some. Hey, check it out. This is the original. I actually. Hold on. I'm getting something out of my pocket. It's just taking me a little longer. I picked this up from somebody a couple of months ago, and I met him here to get it. But this is the newer version of this guy. Look at that. New and old. There we go. Let's see. We got a turtle puzzle. Is that a puzzle? Yeah, puzzle. And rose art. Got a Skeletor shield. Hodgepodge of plush. Simpsons plush. Alright, let's see what we got on this wall over here. I got this nerd over here trying to sell stuff. Oh my god. Dude, who the hell buys toys?
I don't know.
Bunch of nerds over here.
Yeah, well, you know.
Bunch of with a fake mustache over here. Grow a real one.
Yeah, it's like
The old
We don't
Toy
do
Biz
things like that
stuff,
anymore.
man.
yeah, before articulation was a thing.
Right? We had 5 points of articulation and we liked it.
We were happy with it.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, when you get some of this, yeah, you'd be happy with it.
Even complete with TV toy stuff.
Yeah, look at that, man. That brings back memories.
I used to work with it.
How many? So did we. We actually worked at the same store.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Ghastly Toy Crypt. It has been quite a while. Like I said at the top of the video, I decided to take the month of November off only because, oh boy, I was exhausted. And normally at my job, between September and the beginning of December, that's my busy part of the year. So I was pretty much inundated with work, and what little free time I had, I just kind of hung out. I was social. I've done some stuff, but I didn't film any of it just because I had no idea whenever I would be able to edit all the footage and get it out and post it up. So it's been, I think, almost a month since my last video. So if you're still here, thanks for hanging around. I really appreciate it. I have a number of things to show you. First, I'm going to go ahead. We'll just dive into the haul portion. So we were at the swap today. We didn't stay very long. I say that. We probably stayed about 2 hours. I was kind of surprised that not a lot of vendors showed up today. It was cold today. Well, at least cold enough for North Georgia. You know, it was in the low 40s. The wind wasn't terrible. It wasn't rainy. There was a threat of rain, so there's probably a chance that between the rain and between the cold weather, a lot of people probably just decided that, nah, not going to do it, and just wanted to hang out in the warmth of their own homes, which I don't really blame them. But it was good for my pocketbook, because if there were twice the amount of vendors, I probably would have spent more money. Probably more than twice the amount I've spent. Actually, I didn't even spend money technically. I did get something, but it's something that I paid a gentleman for months ago, and we were just able to finally meet up, and he handed it off to me. So let's go and dive into the one thing that I picked up from the haul today. Or from the haul. Oh boy, I am out of practice. The one thing that I picked up from the toy swap today, and that is this dude right here. This is the Transformers Siege Sky Tread. I don't know why whenever Siege was coming out, that's whenever I was really jumping back into collecting Transformers with, I don't know, like very heavily. And I passed on this dude, and by the time I realized, hey, I never picked this guy up, he was already $40, $50 on the aftermarket. And I lucked out, and a buddy of mine at the swaps had one, and he sold it to me for a very good price. I think I got it for like 20 bucks. So Greg, I appreciate if you're watching. Thank you so much. He's gonna go on this shelf right over here with his fellow Decepticons. So I'm very excited to get this guy added to the shelf. Now, if only they would do an updated version of Battle Trap, I will be very happy. Now for everything else. A little bit of context before I dive into what you'll see here. There's one item here. There's a couple of pre-order items that came through. Actually, I think they're all pre-order items, and one was a surprise item. All right, here's the deal. Back at the end of October, I thought to myself, hey, I think I'm going to do a no figure November challenge on myself, because I've got so much stuff. I have so much stuff. Some of the stuff I hadn't even opened at that point. And I was just thinking to myself, I have so much stuff. I really need to just enjoy what I have and not just kind of chase the next hit of the next new thing. So I was doing really well to not spend, and the stipulations I put on myself was from November 1st to Thanksgiving. So everything on Black Friday and then on was fair game. So I would have, I think it was 28 days of not buying figures. I failed, so which you'll see. But then after I failed the first time, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start. It's like I don't care. Some of the other what's the word? The rules I put on myself were I couldn't buy a new figure from November 1st to Thanksgiving. Pre-orders were fair game. So if I pre-ordered something and no money came out of my bank account, it was fair game. Also, if a previous pre-order came through, that was also fair game because that's money that I had already committed to spending. So, and also you can't really help whenever pre-orders get moved up or get pushed back. So anything that was on pre-order was fair game. So essentially I just couldn't buy a brand new figure. I wish I could tell you that I succeeded. I didn't. You'll see. I'll get into it. So let's go ahead and just take a look at the first thing. So towards the end of October, we made a trip, me and old Punksy made a trip to Athens, Georgia, and we paid a visit to our buddy Jason over at Ginger Kid Collectibles, and he had a couple of things that I was looking for. One of the things that I was looking for he had was this guy right here. He had the DC multiverse, the McFarlane multiverse Scarecrow figure. I still have yet to see this in a store, and all of the websites that that sell like the e-tailers, he's still sold out. So he had one left, and it was retail price. So I was able to grab this guy, and I was incredibly happy. Anyway, let's move on to the next figure. The next thing I got from Ginger Kid was a figure I've been looking forward to for a while, and I love it, and I hope we get more from this line, but I was finally able to pick up the Jada Toys Shaggy from the Jada Toys Scooby-Doo line. This line is great. Jada's knocking it out of the park. I need more. I can't wait for wave 2. I think I found this figure back in October, and I just sat on it for the longest time, and I hadn't opened it, but I finally got around to opening it. But I finally found some of these Batman Returns figures, and I was able to find and get old Oswald Cobblepot here, the Penguin. And man, let me tell you, it looks so good. I love this thing, and I really want the Penguin 2-pack. That was a McFarlane online store exclusive. However, he's been sold out, and I'm not sure if he's going to get another restock, but I would really like to get a set of those. So if you out there have an extra, that was this, by the way. I'm trying to put it on the peg. If you have an extra set and you don't mind coming off of it, holler at me, because I really want to get these Penguins. I still need to get the Catwoman, so if I can get those other two, I think I'll be set. I actually did get this one today, so on the way back from the Toy Swap, Punksy and I stopped at a Target, and I found the Transformers Hot Wheels, not mashup, crossover of the Bone Shaker, and this is the one I wanted, just because I think that skull on the grill goes hard. So I got this one today. I'm looking forward to opening them up and putting them on the old Autobot shelf. Next, the next thing I got is, again, something that I repurchased. I sold it years ago, and then I regretted selling it. Came back up for pre-order on Target.com, so I was able to reacquire a Transformers Back to the Future crossover for Gigawatt. It uses the old Sideswipe mold from the Siege era. And I got a rant for a second. This dude's name is Gigawatt, not Gigawatt. I know a lot of people have been pronouncing it Gigawatt. However, in the film, remember, he needed 1.21 gigawatts, not gigawatts. Is it semantics? Yes, because I know in the real world, the real word is gigawatt. I'm sure. However, in the film, They're called Gigawatts, and he is named after that. So his name is Gigawatt. The following item is something that I thought I missed the boat on. I wasn't expecting a reissue of this, nor when I did see that a reissue was happening, did I expect it to come in so soon. I thought I would have until February until this guy got here. But on Big Bad Toy Store, let me move something. Big Bad Toy Store, the Mafex Magneto came back up for pre-order for a very good price, just what a real or a regular Mafex would, Mafex, however you say it, retails for. So I think it was around $100. And I missed the boat on this one. It sold out right before I started to really dive headfirst into Mafex. As you can see, I've already opened him. I actually have him right here. I'm not quite sure how I want to display him, so I've been kind of toying around with some poses here. I still think this one looks a little too plain. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do, but before I put him on the shelf, I'm going to mess around with him for a little bit. But I love this figure. It's Mafex. Like, you're going to get tons of posability. All of the articulation is hidden within the skeleton of the figure. The quality of the cape is great. The wire is great. You get a bunch of fun accessories. This is replacing the X-Men 97 Magneto on my shelf as my de facto Magneto. So love this figure. It is awesome. Moving on, I have another X-Men figure. I was able to acquire a pre-order for the updated Mystique figure. This is on the newer pinless female buck. Not like the new buck with like the Warbird buck or the Psylocke buck, but there are it's a pinless for pinless joints, and she does have the double knees and the double elbows. Very excited for that. So I'm looking to get a little bit more stability out of this Mystique. I am kind of bummed that she comes with less heads for shape shifting, but I guess you could always just pull heads off other figures if you wanted to use it for that reason. But I'm gonna crack her open here pretty soon too. Like, a lot of this stuff I'm probably gonna open today after I finish recording this part. Some of it I have opened, and you know, I'll be upfront about that. Not like it matters. Like, it's a toy. I can open it whenever I want to open it. But anyway, I'm getting off track. The next figure is from a line I was really trying to keep myself away from, and old Punksy got me. He's done that a couple of times this year, and this is, I'm just going to add to the list. I was really trying to stay away from the Monster Force line that's available through Big Bad Toy Store. Not sponsored. Unless you want to sponsor me, Big Bad, get at me. I was trying to stay away from the figure just because I don't need something else to collect. And with the prices going up on everything, like, something's got to give at some point, right? Old Punksy ordered this, and I went over to hang out with him for a bit. And he said, "Oh, hey, I got this, check it out." And I started to play with it, and I'm like, oh man, it's really good. So I went ahead and picked up an Operation Monster Force Donner Party figure, which is, I mean, it's Frankenstein's monster, but he's made up of members from the Donner Party, if you're familiar with American history and the Donner Party. Really nice packaging. Like, it's slim, the box is nice and thick, and I'm always a sucker for whenever there's magnets showing something. But here is the figure. But I do have a sad story. I say sad. It's barely even a minor inconvenience. But I opened this figure, and I was a victim of a manufacturer's defect, and the butterfly joint for the left arm, it just popped right out of the socket there. And essentially there was a manufacturer defect where the peg was cut too short. The peg that holds it in at the top by the shoulder was too short. So it stays in there, but if you move it, it just plops right out. So, but I will say, I emailed Big Bad Toy Store, and I sent them a short video of what my issue was, and within 24 hours, I got an email back from a gentleman who was very nice, and he apologized profusely, even though I know it wasn't Big Bad Toy Store's fault. And you know, and when I responded, I said that, but He said, you know, that he was very sorry for the inconvenience and that he would refund my purchase when store credit so I could order another one. And it was ready immediately. So when the second I got the email, I responded to him first, thanking him for his time. And also, you know, I just let him know, no apology necessary. You know, I know that this was a factory thing, not a store thing. So blah, blah, blah. But I went ahead and reordered one, so I will get another one. And they were very kind. They told me to keep this one. So I guess I'm just going to have an extra set of accessories for this bad boy. And but I'll figure out something to do with them. I think having an extra something on hand would be pretty cool. All right. The next figure I'm going to show you is what got me to break edge on No Figure November. I knew that it was going to be a difficult thing to do to succeed at a No Figure November because the second weekend in November is Legion's Con. And even though I knew what the accessories were, or the exclusives, that's the word I was looking for. The exclusives were going into Legion's Con. Like, I was good. I was like, I don't think I need those. I'm good. But then they had a secret drop. And it took all of 15 seconds for me to make up my mind to realize that, yeah, I'm about to drop money on a figure. They did a secret drop for Figure Obscura, another god of Egypt, for Toth. And I had a buddy, so shout out to my buddy NJ Tree, who was up there at Legion's Con. Thank you for grabbing this for me. And a big shout out to my buddy Matt, 13Z Customs, for being the mule. And he drove this back to me since he had driven up there for the con. But I've been saying for years I would love to have action figures of Egyptian deities. I would even love to have figures for Greek and Roman deities, Norse deities, so on and so forth. But the Egyptian deities are some of my favorite. And man, this thing is so good. I love it. And if I was going to break edge for any figure, this is the one. So shout out to Four Horsemen Studios for doing another fantastic job on another Figure Obscura. All right, I've got three pretty cool ones here, back to back to back. The first one is, you know, I'm not really a Mezco collector per se. I've got 1, 2, now 3. I have a 3-pack of the pink skulls, and then I have the Nosferatu, which you saw me. It's on my shelf right there. It's the one that I picked up at Joe Lanta a couple of months ago. But at the beginning of the year, they did a pre-order for the black and white Nosferatu, which came with a mixture of accessories from the 2 previous Nosferatu releases. So I did get the Nosferatu black and white figure, and I've opened it, I've messed around with it a little bit, but I had to put them back in the box just because I don't have a spot to put them just yet. But look at that box right there. This is so cool. I love it. Let's see, can we get a shot of it? Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because he has like the cellophane on him, but he comes with the coffin, he comes with some extra soft goods, a bunch of hand swaps, a bunch of head swaps. He's got like more of a vampiric head swap, more of, or option. He's got more of a human-esque vampire head option. So I'm excited to grab that one. All right, the next 2 things are third-party Transformers. One of them I wasn't planning on getting. It was kind of an impulse buy one night, and I think I even ordered this way back in October. So maybe, did I? I don't even know if I've shown this one. Anyway, I picked up the Legend Scale Magic Square Spock, which is their version of Shockwave. And the reason I got this one will be very apparent with the next thing that I show you. I got this, and he's like maybe a 4-inch figure, and he transforms very nice. Some of it I'm really scared of because there's like some thin plastic pieces, and it wasn't particularly expensive. I think it was like $30, but the reason I got him was because I finally got the notification that my final piece of the masterpiece, Bruticus, the Lord of War, that I've been slowly getting over the last year was releasing. So this is the Masterpiece Scale Magic Square Space Shuttle, which is their version of Blast Off. And I didn't waste any time opening this and playing with this, but check out this box, and then I'm gonna show you something really cool. So Blast Off makes up the right arm of Bruticus, and I just so happen to have the big boy right here. So check this guy out. And the reason I got the Shockwave is because he is just the right size to fit in Bruticus's hand, because there was that one episode where he just grabbed Shockwave and started to use him as a blaster. But look at this guy. This is insane. I think he's about like 21 or 22 inches tall to the head. I think he's like up to here. He's about 24. But look at how sweet this is. This is my very first Masterpiece combiner. I was trying to stay away from third party, but when the Brawl came out, he just looked too good for me to not get one and not try it. Also, Magic Square, compared to other third party companies, is very well priced. So if Magic Square keeps this up, I think Magic Square might be my go-to third party for Transformers in the future. I don't know how many of these I'm going to get. I'm trying to not do third party because I'm just so waist deep into mainline stuff now. And a lot of the mainline combiner stuff that is coming out this year, or the past year and the upcoming year, is fantastic. So I know that they have a Bruticus coming out next year. But the Superion, the Devastator, and the Minosaur have all been fantastic. So look at this guy. This guy is just giant, and I love it. I love it. This is one of the coolest Transformers I own. I need to get some faction symbols because I need to get one, a big one for his chest right here. And as like, that's something else that's really cool is this is clearly the toy deco for Bruticus. They're coming out with a tune kit, which will replace the legs for the gray thighs and the chest plate, which will be the more cartoon accurate chest plate. So I'm looking forward to that. But this guy is so like this guy is the size of an infant. This guy is the size of a baby. And it's crazy. I love him so much. This is clearly one of the better purchases I've made over the last year or so. But anyway, I'm gonna gush about this dude if I do not get him off of camera. He can stay there, it's fine. I know that this was a very short hunt video and a very long haul portion, so thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. Now that my busy season at work is over, these videos will be a little bit more regular, or at least as regular as they used to be, so probably one every 2-ish weeks, if not another bonus episode slipped in like I make a show, bonus video here and there from time to time. I do still have a couple of upgrade kits. I have another upgrade kit on the way, so expect upgrade kit videos in the very near future. I do have here, I'm gonna show you guys, or well, if you can see behind me, I do have a lot of my Transformers, my large Transformers decorated for Christmas, and I have my Decepticons decorated, so I'm gonna have to wait till the Christmas lights come down in order to make those videos, because some of those are just wrapped up in Christmas lights. But more videos coming soon. We're getting back to a regular schedule. Christmas is only a couple of weeks away, and I feel like it was just Halloween yesterday, so ew. So, oh man, I forgot. I haven't done this in a while that I forgot what I say at the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. If it is your first time, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Apparently there's a hype button now. So if you guys see a hype button down there, go ahead and hit that too while you're at it. That would be fantastic. And if you could hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. You used your time to watch this video, and that means the world to me. You could have used your time to watch any other video, but you chose to use your time to watch this one. And again, means the world to me. We've got a couple of fun things coming up before Christmas, so hopefully I can get another video before then, but we'll see. I'm sure I can squeeze one out. We'll do something. We'll figure something out. But that will bring us to the end of the video. Again, thanks so much for watching. We will catch you in the next video. So we'll see you real soon. Stay spooky.